to be the dominant figure. What are we? We are dominant. That's what we choose to do. That's why niggas get into beef when somebody step in his territory.
Right.
Because
Here's my
niggas are
thing.
dominant. We're all dominant. We're dominant.
You can
We're
be
dominant by
dominant all
design.
you want. You can be dominant all you want. But you gotta know when and when not to be dominant.
But
But
Because
my
but
point
okay
is,
you
okay
being
okay
Terry,
too
okay
you
much
okay
are
okay.
dominant,
No, no,
Terry.
here's the thing
You
about that though.
compare.
I got hold
You,
on, guys. Hold on, guys. I got you. Here's the thing about that though. There are certain way. Again, it depends on the woman and
mm-hmm.
how they see it. Now,
Hell yeah.
if a man
perception.
decides to protect his woman or say like, "Yo, I don't want you hanging with this guy. This guy seems too vicious," and she still does it, then it and she
He
does the
has
whole.
every right to be pissed off. He has
eh,
every right to be mad because he voiced his concerns. He told you the game. He let you know what it is and what it wasn't. He showed
Exactly,
you
but
the
exactly,
everything. But if it's up to her
but to
not to
woman, but
listen,
some women say
yeah,
that is controlling, even though the
That's
man
that's not
controlling.
is
Yes,
is
controlling.
controlling, even though the
That's
that's what
man
they
not
say.
is
It's
controlling.
controlling.
being real concerned.
They say being
So when you
chivalry.
yeah
They say being chivalry. They say that's being over. What's the word?
it's
Overprotective,
No,
overprotective,
not overprotective. No, chivalry.
insecure.
They say
overbearing.
chivalry. They say chivalry. I mean, chivalry is being perverted because they take you for giving a compliment or holding a door for them, and there's some shit because women are stuck in this phase where they feel like independence is everything, and I'm an independent woman.
Right.
Okay, well we're still we're you got to stay in the generation which where we was born in, where our moms
Hell
taught us,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So we
Hell
taught
like
yeah.
we
okay,
taught
okay,
us that it was
That's why
right
I'm
to
okay,
do
just
this for a woman.
let me give you an example, right? Let me give you an example. So,
shit. Open the
cause,
door
cause,
for me. God damn
cause,
it. You
my little,
better.
cause whenever I tell my little sister, and she's younger than me, right? Shush, I mean, cause I told my little sister, if anything happens at college, let me let me know. I'll be right over with my piece, right? She sees
For
that as
sure.
some sort of insult, like I'm telling her, like you can't handle it yourself, instead of me saying like, "Yo, I'm your big brother. I want to be there for you." Right? She sees that as an insult because that's how, because the people around her and how I mean that's how she was technically raised. She sees me saying like, "Yo, I got your back" as an insult, like she can't handle it yourself. Like the whole,
Well, then shit.
I'm
How you
just saying
handle
at the end of
that
the
is
day,
okay. Because to
I'm
be
saying at the
honest,
end of the day
just let
because
her
when it
handle that shit
stops,
on her own and let
I'm
her
just
call
saying,
you. And then
but
when
that's
that
what I'm trying to say.
happens, just be like,
But that's what
okay,
I'm saying.
I
no,
tried to tell you. I
But
tried
that's
to
what I'm trying to
tell
say.
you.
But if you stop doing that, then the women contradict themselves by saying, "Why are we not doing that no more?"
right,
So how
Because
can you win?
some of
right.
these women out here, I feel like it's these new age women that's being brought up nowadays. It's them. It's not the 90s. It ain't the millennials. It ain't us. It's these new bitches that don't know.
No, that
This
Yeah.
is our
it no
generation
no
too.
no no that goes with the older generation too. Exactly, and guess what? You
It
want to know?
do?
Yes, and you want to know
I
who?
just can't relate.
And you want to
I
know
think that's
who?
it.
You want to know who came up with that man versus bear BS? A older generation white woman.
Mhm.
That's who came up with that crap. So yeah, it's definitely some of the old generation. I think she was in like her 30s and 40s because again, if you wanted to pick like all men ain't nothing but savages, all of us ain't nothing but some perverts. We ain't nothing but dogs. Again, a dog is the most loyalist animal in this goddamn planet.
If you
So
treat it right,
yeah,
Exactly.
if you treat it right,
if you treat it right. So I don't know. So me being compared to a dog, I don't know. I don't see how that's a bad thing because we are very
yeah.
loyal if you treat us right.
Um,
So
I don't see that as a bad thing. I can only speak for me and what I accept and won't accept. So this whole living or my bad teammate or choosing a bear over a man, yeah, it depends on that man. Let me say that. So
and
it
that's
depends
the
on that
point I
man.
was
Because
making right here.
if that man does not understand the word no, and he's constantly following me around, and I'm telling him, hey, I'm good. I don't need this. I don't want your number. I don't want to talk to you. And he's still pressing me and being pressed about it and not letting the shit go. You fucking right. I'm choosing a goddamn bear every fucking time.
But I'm just saying,
But
what's
Every
the
no, no,
single
difference? Like,
time.
what's the
but we're
Because
difference?
those
seeing,
are
What
but we're saying though, like, um, what's the difference if a man
what's the
decide
difference between them comparing
if
all black people and being saying that we all savages? Are we all
that I
savages?
don't know. I
No,
can't
we're
speak
not all
on. I
savages.
can't
So
speak on
what's the
that.
difference between y'all calling all men this way and that you have to be around a man because of this reason? versus them sitting down saying that because we're black, we're savages.
Again, and that also points to the fact that I said earlier, like, why is
Is
it
that a
okay? No,
racist
no, no,
thing?
but why is it okay if
I'm just saying, but I'm saying it's black.
I
When
don't
they
know.
say that
Is
we're
that
black, we're all savages. But then y'all comparing, I'd rather be around a bear than be around a man, which means you're subjecting all of us to this case.
right, exactly,
I
and
don't subject anybody. My whole thing is if you
I
act
take that
like
shit kind
what
of
you
offensively.
yeah,
Actually,
you
I
get.
really do take that offensively because that's fucked up.
No, here's
Like,
the thing.
really, you comparing all of us.
No, here's the thing. And
well,
like I said before,
honestly,
like I said, because how's that any different if a man says they don't want to be around any woman because they're afraid of a false accusation?
it's more so like
And
how
and
it
false
looks.
accusations have been on the rise for the past 8 years. It literally, actually no, 20 years because it skyrocketed 8%. So that's millions of men in jail right now, or they have a record on them because of a false accusation.
Yeah.
So how's it any
And
different?
I totally agree with that shit because there is bitches out here that do give consent and then when they either get caught up in some shit, oh, I didn't consent, I was this, I was that. Bitch, no you wasn't. No you wasn't. But I can't speak on that. I can only speak on what I would do, how I feel about the situations
Little girl,
and
take your butt to sleep.
And that's fine.
all of that.
And that's fine.
So I can say that like I said, for a majority of the men, I don't too much care for because they are little boys and don't know how to talk to ladies, treat ladies, don't understand when no means no. Like it's a lot.
Again,
Versus the
so
ones
yes,
who are very
we're going back to this.
understanding and be like, yeah, just versus the ones who like, okay, I understand. I completely understand. I'm gonna give you your space. I'm gonna, back up. I'm gonna respect your wishes and all that.
But you do know that what these women on TikTok are literally telling men to are doing a whole, oh, we do want to get approached. Come approach us. Come harass us. We don't want the nice guys. We want the fuck boys because the fuck boys are where the fun is where the fun is.
That's what they think it, and
No,
look,
that's
like
because
I
they
said,
like that sense of danger and shit.
yeah. Hence why some people, I don't know if you seen that white boy on TikTok who's
Bullshit!
literally
I
a
shot this motherfucker.
psychopath. He's really a psychopath. Like he's been diagnosed. He has no frontal cortex, nothing. Like he's legit a psychopath.
But because but,
So
be- but, but
he could
because
he
he
could
has
most
looks, right?
definitely because he is handsome. His
Yeah,
eyes are very
I
beautiful.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
So it's like he had already said women who like men like him don't realize the danger that they're in. They think because this person is a psychopath that because yes, they are very overprotective of what's theirs.
And
They're
also,
going to be like that.
I like the hypocritical statement where
It's three of them around that corner
and
and one in
I
that
like the
warehouse.
hypocritical statement where if it's an ugly guy, then he should be reported to HR. But if it's a cute guy, then it's all good because they find him attractive. They're sexually attracted to the guy.
It don't matter, ugly, cute, handsome. It don't matter.
Bullshit.
I'm saying for me,
Yeah, for
it
you,
don't
for you,
matter.
I'm saying yeah. We know it's
If
for
you
you because
harassing me, shit, I'm reporting your ass cute, ugly, manager, no manager. I'm reporting your ass
yeah. Uh, yeah.
because it's
I'm just saying.
everybody should understand. No means no. Consent is consent. If I don't want it, I don't want it. If I don't want to talk to you, it should be like, okay, well, I appreciate it. Could we be friends? Something. But you constantly following me around and trying to get me to talk to you? Nah.
It's also some of those it's also some of those podcasts of women saying like, just because I say no doesn't mean you should not keep on pursuing me.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Those are the confused
Yeah.
ass
if
bitches.
I say no, you should still pursue me. Like you should still try harder. Like why would you not try harder?
Did you?
Exactly. That's
Because
why
you
we
told
say you
him
gotta play.
no.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why dudes don't like playing those fucking games. That's why I say I be staying straight to the point. If you really, if I want you, I'll let you know. But if you say no,
Exactly.
then okay, then whatever the fuck. Don't get mad at me because I took it that way.
Shoot, shoot. When I was approaching women and they told me no, I just said, okay, nice, have a nice day.
You hear me? Like for
Exactly. And
real.
kept it pushing.
Right.
Shit. And then it's like at that point, I feel like at that point it's up to the woman. If she want to talk to you after she told you no, and you be like, okay. Now, if she really wanted you to talk to her,
Fucking
she gonna
bitch.
say something. She gonna say something to you. She gonna be like, hold up, what you mean? Wait a minute, wait a minute. You not gonna, pursue me? You don't really want to talk to me? Cause then she gonna let you know that she wanted you to talk to her. She just trying to
And
play
the
hard to
mature
get.
aspect of
Yeah,
thinking with
yeah.
that.
Mature
Right.
aspect.
And the
Yeah,
mature,
there were
yeah.
times that did happen with me.
But it's like nowadays, bitches be like, I want the aggressive. And then you get the aggressive and you, oh my God, he's this and he's that. Bitch, you just asked this man, or you just told this man to sit up here and come at you aggressively. You like that aggressive shit. Now, I like aggressive shit, okay? But what I'm not going to say I like it in the form of is if I'm just now meeting you and you're trying to potentially be my man's. Nah, we got to be talking for at least, we got to be at least a good 6 months in before you could be roughhousing with me,
Yeah, but
talking to
that,
me
yeah, but
type shit like that.
that doesn't pertain to modern day society.
Of course it doesn't. Because everybody, motherfuckers don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They want it all and nothing at the same fucking time.
Yeah,
And you can't have it like that.
yeah, it's just like some women that say, "Oh, I want my man to have this. I want my man to have 7 figures because I feel like I deserve that." But
It's
then,
not realistic. It's
yeah, it's
not
not. Yeah, I know,
realistic.
I know it's not realistic. But I'm just saying, like, they want their man to have 7 to 8 figures. I'm like, and then I'll be like,
I mean, that
what, like,
actually
what,
that
like,
is
what,
realistic
like,
because
but
there
what
are
have you
men out
done?
here that are making 8 to 7 figures.
One,
And
the
it
top,
does
yeah,
depend on where you
yeah,
go to find them.
the top 3% of men. Now they like that's the problem here. Like, you got like 95% of women out here. I'm not saying you.
Hmm.
Not saying you.
I know it. I know
Yeah,
it.
95% of women say they, well, that probably does OnlyFans, or they probably in their late 30s or early 40s, late 40s, that
Hmm.
want that top 3% of men, and they think that top 3% of men is going to want to approach them, even though when you ask them, like, how are you going to make this person's life any better, some of them will
And you
say,
don't bring up shit.
yeah, and some of them say, well, I got this bomb ass pussy, and like that actually mean a
Wow.
goddamn thing.
Okay.
Like what?
It's a lot of pussy out here.
How is that benefiting me? Like, if I can get that for free or even pay for it, how is that? How are you being with me? How is that gonna be beneficial to you bringing peace in my life?
Okay, are you? And that goes to say like shit. If this man say, "Oh, I I need someone to bring," if they ask you, okay, well, what can you do for me? Like, what type of things can you
My
bring to
bad.
my house? You good? Or to my life? Your answer need to be shit. Uh,
Oh, he laying on the ground. You a pussy bitch.
peace. Fucking a safe space for you to relax, for you to unwind, for you to
Oh
express
yeah, you better
yourself.
run, bitch.
Right,
I'm going to give you a place where you can actually call home.
right,
I'm going to show you unconditional love. I'm
right.
going to teach you how to love me, teach you how to love yourself. This is, we're going to have fun. We're going to go on adventures. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Like, we're going to learn each other, learn new things together,
Yeah, but the main
build.
part,
Like, that's the type of shit that supposed to be coming out of women's mouth. Because if that's the same thing
supposed to
that
be.
you are wanting, what makes you think that that man don't want the same shit?
Because
Because
once again, but you do.
Unless he
So do
don't
you
tell
agree
you.
or do you not agree that men are not equally treated to women?
Of course, men are not equally treated to women, and men has never been equally treated to women. Never, it's
Okay
never going to be
then.
yeah,
that
so
way. It's never going to
that's
be that way.
yeah,
So if that's what they're looking
and that's what
for,
we're saying.
they need to stop right now because they're never going to be treated the same way as men. Now, as far as
No,
job wise, okay, cool.
we are saying that for the circumstances and certain things, it should be equivalent. but you can't sit down. That'd be like, so say for instance, a woman could say that she don't want a nigga that's like what, like say 5'5" or some shit like that. She wants a man that's like fucking six
Six
foot
five,
something,
like
right?
6'5", right?
6 foot something, 6'5" or some shit like that. But or if I say, because that's your standard to yourself of what you want, right?
Right.
But
Right.
if a man sit down and say, I don't want no bitch that's fat or whatever the fuck,
It's a
Oh,
problem.
he's
it's
fat
to him,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
phobia.
he's
it
fat phobic.
yeah,
He should love her for what's in the inside
yup,
and all that.
yup.
Like, okay, again,
I'm
man
just
can
saying,
man,
it's not,
woman can have a preference, man can't.
it's not
And that
about
is
the
now
fact,
that
it's
part,
not
yeah, that
about,
is very
it's,
fucked up because it's
I'm just,
I wanna
I'm,
say it's I don't mean keep cutting you off, but I wanna say it's more so like I wanna say it has to do with how some men are saying it. Because if you're going out here and you're just like, oh, I don't want a fat bitch, you fucking right, we gonna feel some type of way. Cause why you
or
That's
gotta
well,
not
why
no
you
like,
no
gotta
no no
just,
no no
just,
no
describe
just
no
her
like
like
it
no
could
that?
be
no
Like
say,
no no no
like
no.
for my instance, for me saying, I could say I don't want a fat girl, but then they'll take it as a big ass thing because, oh, well, you just don't like, you don't like fat girls, you fat shaming, you like body shaming somebody. No, I'm not body shaming. That's my preference.
Yeah, it's also
I
like
mean, cause
it's also like when a black man says like, I don't want to date a black woman.
You know, it's
All of a
like,
sudden he's ain't hating on black women. He's just like, no, I don't hate black women. I just don't want to date y'all.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Preference. It's preference. That's all it is. It's about preference. Somebody coming around that corner.
Yeah, like or it's in today's time like people just take it to to the biggest extreme, right? Where
of
if
course they do.
if a man has a preference where he doesn't want to date a black woman and he is black, he hates his own skin color, or he goes, probably goes to an Asian or an Hispanic chick. What's wrong with us black
He
women?
coming through the dome. It's two of them coming through the
Yeah,
dome.
what's wrong with black women? But then
They on the right side.
but then when a black woman goes out and dates a white man, apparently it's all good. Like she doesn't hate black
Apparently,
men.
it's not.
No, I'm just saying it's something to certain people that try to depict it or try to spin it to make it seem like uh when a woman does it, it's fine. But when a black woman does it, it's fine. But when the black man does it, it's not fine. When she does it, it's because black man ain't shit. But when a black man does it, he just hates his own skin color, or he hates his own black woman.
I don't know. This world is just fucked up. People don't know what they want. They all want the same shit, but not the same shit. They want the everything, but not the everything. They're all just fucking confusing. They're confusing and confusing the fuck out of me.
Well,
Shit.
to
That's
speak,
what
And
that's
fucking
what
it
we're
up
trying
speak,
for
to
women
say.
like
So how
that
you
that
me.
think how
and that
we
and
feel
that
about this shit
and
then?
that's what we're trying to say. Like that, this goes
I'm
back
in the
to
same boat with y'all.
this goes
The
back
fuck
to
you mean?
and this goes back to the man and bear shit. What I was trying to say earlier.
For some women or for some men, hell yeah. I like I said, I am going to most definitely choose the fucking bear to be in the goddamn woods with rather than a man. Because if I tell that man hell no, he
But
could
okay,
he
Swear to
but
could
God, the
be
okay,
shotgun
not
switch on
saying
this game
bears
is so
can't
shit.
plot because bears are very intelligent animals and everything. But a bear is finna go do a bear thing. They finna go hibernate. They finna go hunting. They not thinking about me no more. Versus that man who I just told no to. Now he's mad and got holding a grudge against me because I told him no.
but
So now he's out here in the fucking woods hunting me down,
no,
planning on some
no,
shit.
no, but you do know that some of the men that do that they are taking the advice of some women, right? That say, oh, we may say no, but that means that it doesn't actually mean no. We just want to test you, you know. So if we say no and you just go along with your day, then that's the whole, oh, you obviously ain't gonna be the man for me.
And that goes for the women who I believe are wanting the men to beat their ass. Shit, you want that type of shit. You don't want a man to come at you respectfully on some respectful shit on all of that.
Caught your ass jumping
Then
in there, buddy.
you might, yeah. The that man is perfect for your ass. He's perfect for you. You go right ahead and you get with that man. But me, no, 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 no. I'm gonna need you to be very respectful. I'm gonna need you to approach me the way that you would speak, not even speak to your mother, but in a respectable manner that you would speak to your mother is the same way you need to speak to me when you
Okay.
approach me. Because I'm gonna do the same thing to you. If I'm speaking to my dad in a respectful manner, I'm gonna speak to you in a respectful manner.
And I agree with that. I'm just
Like
like
it's about
it's
reciprocation.
I agree with that.
Because
Yeah.
if you come at somebody on some, hey girl, how you doing? Now, there are women out here who like that type of shit. I'm like, hey girl, what's your name? Bring your ass over here. Let me talk to you. They like that type of shit. Me? Talk to me like that if you want to. I'm walking clear to my fucking car. I'm gonna keep walking like I don't hear you or see you. Okay? And then
Okay.
when I ignore your ass, you gonna be like, all right, then you weren't cute no way. If I wasn't that cute, why were you trying to get my attention this bad? Like,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Yeah. I would. Yeah. I would agree. I agree with that. But no, not but. Let me tell you how I did this. Like I did it when I was supposed to go. I would say, I was saying hey, how you doing? What's your name? Some women would just look at me like cross-eyed, like I was just a piece of shit. Even though all I did was say hi, how you doing? And then they would just keep on walking by, like, damn, all I did was say hi. Why you gotta look at me like I'm just a piece of filth or a piece of trash?
Because they're not used to. That's how you know some women are not used to men actually approaching them respectfully. That's how you know. They looking at you like you a alien. They've never been approached in a respectful manner.
Is it no?
A genuine respectful manner.
Yeah, I don't know if that's it. I don't know if that's it, or they just have this perspective of what
They
a man
can't
should
have
should
no
should be.
grudge against you. They don't know you to have a grudge against you.
Exactly, but yet when I try to come at them respectfully, you look like you see like the story about some of the nice guys out here don't be getting no bitches and all that shit. So
Yo,
so yeah,
I could
that's
give
why.
another prime
So yeah,
example of that
that's what
shit.
and so that's why some men come at some women aggressively because the only way because to get some of these women's attention, you do have to be aggressive when you first starting off.
Mm-mm. For some,
So
yeah.
yeah, some of them, yes, not all of them, because there are some women that even in um my age demographic, probably like early 20s, late 20s, but that percentage is decreasing year by year. That do want to be respected, that do just want a man to say, "Hey, how you doing?" But
Yeah.
that percentage is slowly decreasing year after year because of these some of these female podcasters, these pro woman, anti man podcasters that
Who don't know shit.
that
Those are motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck, who the fuck, or what the fuck they want. And they out here, and because they've been single for so fucking long and so miserable for fucking forever. They trying to have all other women be in the same boat as them. No, bitch, I'm trying to be married. The fuck? I'm trying to have kids, more kids with my husband.
hey,
I'm
hope,
looking for a husband. The
hey,
fuck?
hey,
And
hope you
you scaring these motherfuckers off from a good woman like me, looking for a great man to match my energy. And
hey,
I can't find him because he hiding his shit.
right. And that's the thing, and that's why marriages are decreasing, and these wedding caterers are going out of business. Like,
I mean, it's the
It's
truth because men is like to a point where they confumbled about who they should deal with and who they not should deal with.
right, but hey, hope,
Cause ain't no fucking way I'm gonna sit up here and let my homegirl tell me, oh, he's not a good man and this, that, and the third. Oh, bitch, he pays my bills. He takes care of my kids. He is respectful to me. He leads in a very
Oh
leadable
wow,
way,
you's
the
a
way that a man is
pussy
supposed to
bitch.
lead. He's a provider. He's all that. And you trying to get me to leave him? No, bitch. You could be miserable by your
Wow,
damn
that's
self.
crazy. And I
hey,
missed all
but
them
The
shots.
but
Are you
you
fuck?
fucking
but
serious?
but some women hate, actually no, a lot of women hate it when they see another woman that's happy because they want the happiness too. So
Then get out your
so
ass
it goes back
and
to the phrasing, misery loves company.
Hell yeah. Misery do love company. And bitch, I'm not miserable. And I don't want your company. Okay? The only company I want to have is a ring on my motherfucking finger and with my husband. Okay?
Yeah, it's also
That's what I want.
yeah. You know what
That's
what I also found crazy. Apparently, and this is both a black chick and a white chick said this too. A good man is not good enough anymore. That man has to be perfect, even though that nothing in this world is freaking perfect. It
Yep.
I'm sorry.
because when they had a good man, he pays the bills. He was trying in his relationship. He was doing everything he can to make her happy. She still left him and cheated on another dude.
She wasn't, that's not what she wanted. He was not what she truly really wanted.
But
She
she said,
wanted the fuck nigga that hurts her and
but
cheats on her and shit like
she said,
that.
but she said herself that she wanted a good man, and she said she came out her mouth when she was on I think it was yeah, one of them was on TikTok and one of them was on a podcast where a good man is not good enough. That man has to be more than just a good man. He has to be above and beyond. Like, and then when you try to ask some women like, what exactly does that mean? They literally want you to be a
They
freaking.
don't.
They want you to be a freaking demigod, and that's not even possible.
A demigod. I'm sorry. We are not in Atlantis, okay? You are not Thor. You are not uh what the
Raw,
fuck is his name? You are
raw,
not
raw,
him.
the Egyptian god. Yeah,
You are not. Yeah, you're not none of that. We ain't out here. We ain't trying to find no motherfucking Percy Jacksons in this bitch. Fuck. The man that is going to be perfect for you is the man that you are willing to consider to be perfect with all his flaws. The same way you want him to take all your flaws in is the same way you need to take all his flaws in, and y'all will be perfect together.
right, right.
That's not accepted. That's not accepted these days, bruh. You make a mistake and you look like you fucking end the whole world or some shit.
Yeah, that's how it is nowadays. But some people who are actually in reality and not in any type of delusion, they know what makes they man and they know what makes they woman happy, and
You,
they do live long lives together. And you know what?
hell yeah.
And you know what?
Happy
If
wife, happy life. That shit is very fucking true.
no, it should be happy spouse, happy house. Not it should not
Yeah.
But that too.
it should not be it should
But
not the woman should not be the only one who's happy. It should be both parties that's happy.
Mm-hmm.
well, I think that came from a man who actually doesn't
Because that's the
mind
truth. Do a
Yeah,
taking
man have to
care
be
of his.
miserable? Do a
Yeah,
man
I
has to be
think
miserable in a relationship though? Does it means that
no,
his wife
no.
only should
Okay,
be
let
happy?
me finish. Let me finish. I think that saying came from a man who does not mind and who actually likes making his wife happy. Like making her happy makes him happy because he makes her happy. Like I think that's where that came from. Happy wife, happy life. Him making her happy makes him happy and it makes their lives much easier. So
But
that's what I think that came from, and that also goes with my with me saying it also depends on the man because the man has to be willing and wanting to take care of her throughout, their lives and be willing to sacrifice all of that and be willing and wanting to do the happy wife happy life.
once again, it depends on the man and it depends on the woman. Cause
And that, yep, that is true.
because you be having some of these female podcasters or these female
I don't know what the
TikTokers.
fuck they be talking about.
Well, yes, but they also claim that they speak for a good. Actually, no, a good majority of women, or they speak for all women when they say stuff like that. Even though those same women be like, you don't speak. Some women say they don't speak for me, but then they don't
My
speak out.
shit just
But
kicked me out.
but then they don't speak out against it, and that's why like we're in a situation right now with this whole man versus bear thing. Like some women feel like this, and some women don't feel like this because they know that all men ain't out here just beating women and raping. Like you come across the average guy, some of them will treat you with respect. But if they are you,
Mm-hmm.
but if they are used to women just be like, I want my man to be like this, like that. I want my man to be an asshole. I want him to be a fuckboy, a jerk because they're good in bed or they're the best in bed. Then guess what?
That's
some
exactly what you're gonna get.
some
And
men
then
will
when they
will,
get it, they don't
will
like it.
will will go around life like that, and it's nobody's fault, it's nobody's fault but theirs when they don't
But
speak out
they're
against that crap.
Yep. And then it also goes with energy. You saying you want a fuck boy and all that, that's exactly what you're going to give yourself is a fuck boy. When you get that fuck boy, you're going to change your tune real quick. See, I didn't have my fair share of fuck boys. And not all the time do I get a fuck boy. Because, shit, nobody knows a fuck boy until it's a little too late. Till they show their true colors type shit.
Some men have been coming out here and saying like, "Yo, this is what a fuck boy mainly portrays as, and you should stay away from that." But some women still go for that because they think they can either change him or they want some fun.
Yep.
So it's not just so you don't know the fuck boy because men, especially some of these pro men podcasts. Now I ain't talking about the Fresh and Fist or the Andrew Tates because those guys are fucking idiots. I'm talking about some
They
actual.
really are.
I'm talking about some actual legitimate people that say like that are neutral in it and speak it from both perspectives. Like I speak from both perspectives. I say like, yo, like you should avoid these kind of man. You should actually, don't be doing this OnlyFans shit. Sexually objectifying yourself and then being mad that people only see you as a sex object, even though that's how
That's
you
what you're portraying yourself as.
Like you should not be mad at us because
This is what you chose to do.
This is what you're doing with your life. Like
Exactly.
like some of these porn stars out here that say like, yo, just because I did it doesn't mean I can't find love. Like no man wants to take that risk of being seen with you in person.
That is very true.
Unless he's very, very, very. Unless he really just don't give a fuck.
Yo, that
Yeah.
percentage of man is very, very small.
Take us out. What the fuck?
I already lost. We already lost.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just got back in. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Like it goes both ways. Like the man will probably be better off with the bear because men do have some animal instincts to them that will help them survive in the wild. And some women will probably say like, "Oh, I don't trust men. I don't trust all men. All men do this." Again, that's a misandrous ass take to say like all men are doing this, even though it's a literally like 2% of men in the world that probably does that to women. But apparently that
I
2%
think
is a representation of all men for some reason. Like how does 2% equate to all?
I think it's more so the men that they have been coming in contact with. I think that's what they're saying. When they say all men, I think they're saying just the men that they've came in contact with. They've
So
seen a pattern. I don't think they're saying all the men in the world, but all the men that they've came in contact with and who also think the same shit and do the same shit. I think those are the ones that they're talking about. I think because those are the ones I was talking about when I say, hell yeah, I'd rather be in the motherfucking woods with a bear than with a man. Because with my boo, I'll be in the woods with his ass in a heartbeat. Okay? Why? Because I know he's going to protect. I know he's going to provide. I know he's going to make sure that I'm good. Like, yeah. I feel I could say well, I don't know if I feel safe with him right now because we're still in the talking stage. But so far, from my experience with him, I could say, yeah, I would be in
What
the
you doing?
forest with him and the bear. Now, who would I choose? Him over the bear. Yeah. But if it's somebody that, mm, that's
that
just,
that's what that's kind of coming off as you got a bad feeling about the guy.
yeah, if I got a bad feeling about you and you're showing me that my
Gotta
bad
pee.
feelings about you is accurate, you fucking right. I'm choosing the bear every fucking time.
So what? So
Every
back,
single time.
yeah. So back to again, it depends on the kind of person that you're
It
probably looking at.
does.
So it's not. So
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it's not a all men. It's not a it's not a all man thing. It
That's
depends.
why I say I
It
don't
depends on the
think it's
person.
a I don't think it's 1% because 1% is very, 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 very small.
Out of bit.
There's more men out here than 1%.
but we're talking about billions of men in the United States alone, and that 1% could still equate to probably like millions of men.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
just like how when women outweigh us, you can sit down and say 1% of women does something, and that's a big ass amount of women.
It is.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like when I told my little sister the same shit. You just gotta word it differently because if you say, "Oh, this did men do this,"
It's a good way to offend people.
you're essentially talking about me. This is why when I talk
Yeah.
about this, when I talk about this stuff, I say like some women do this. When I say some, it's not a majority. I'm just talking about a certain percentage of women out here that does this. This is why people should
Yep.
this is why people should word it more correctly because
Exactly.
I'm not doing the whole all women in general just love false accusations and they love putting innocent men in jail over something that they didn't do. No, or I'm not saying like all mothers out here just want child support from their fathers and make they baby daddy's life miserable. No,
Even though there are women out here who do that shit.
exactly, yeah, there are women out here
Miserable ass
out
bitches.
here that do that shit, and the state grants them the permission to do that, which is why a lot of men.
Without evidence. That's the ooh, let's not get started on that.
No, 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 no,
Let's
no,
not
no,
get
go,
started
no,
on
no, no,
that.
no, no, go ahead, go, no, go ahead, let it out, just let it out, let it out.
Cause that's some fucked up shit. I ain't the type of woman that's gonna
That's
put my
bullshit.
baby daddy on child support because he don't want to be with me.
Yeah,
Hell nah. You don't want to be with me? Okay, find somebody else who do.
right.
Like I'm not about to sit up here, bookstore. I'm not about to sit up here and be like, oh, you can't see your son or your daughter, unless we're together or whatever. Hell nah. No. That's just like how I seen on TikTok. This lady, this dude, he's right side. This
Oh shit! I
dude,
shot this motherfucker, dude.
I got him.
All right.
This dude was going to go pick up his son from the mother, and she ended up not well, I don't want to say she ended up not letting him. Well, yeah, she didn't let him take him because he told her that, hey, I don't need anything out of the diaper bag. Basically, I don't need the diaper bag because I have my own, is what he was basically saying. And she took that as him saying he didn't need anything at all. Instead of her not being a bitter ass bitch because he's not with her,
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Oh, well, you're not going to take him because you're not taking my diaper bag." And he's like, "I said I didn't need
Oh
anything
my god! Here
out
you
of
go.
the
You
diaper
being a
bag.
little
He
bitch.
has his own diaper bag, so he doesn't need your diaper bag. He has everything he needs in his own diaper bag. So why would he carry around your diaper bag if he has what he needs for y'all kid in his own shit?"
Right.
Make it make fucking sense. You're starting shit for no reason. You're being a bitter ass
Oh my
bitch
god! You're
for a
pussy,
man
dude.
that you probably cheated on, that you probably was doing wrong, and he don't want your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go with the
And
camping
so
shit
because
now.
he don't want you, you wanna to whoop his ass. You wanna sit up here and make his life live in hell by holding his son or kid hostage. Like, first of all, this kid is not a fucking piece of meat. So you need to stop dangling his kid in front of him as if doing that is going to change anything.
Right.
Because it's really not. It's just going to make things worse. And if he takes her to court,
He's
oh,
he's gonna lose.
oh,
He's gonna lose.
no, she's going to lose.
No. Even
No,
no no
she's going to lose.
no.
Nope, she's
Even when the man is a much more has a better job. He lives in a better area. He has better living conditions. It depends on the judge, right? The judge will still grant custody to the mother because
I mean, yeah.
the mother is the de facto caretaker, right?
Nope.
Because that's what the mother is, right? The nurturer. They're the caretaker. They bring forth the emotional quote unquote intelligence. That's who they would go against.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Because
The
my
not
god,
all.
you
Nope.
bitch ass.
It's all about evidence. All about evidence. Who takes care of who? Who does this? Who has the baby more? This, that, and the third.
again
That's
that
what it's about.
again
And on top of that,
that depends on the judge. You can have all the evidence in the
and
world, but it depends on the judge.
I'm finna back out, bestie. My controller dying.
Mm,
Alright.
yeah. No, I'm just saying, like the court system is uh strictly against fathers, and they have shown that for the past 20 plus years. Like I said, it all depends on the judge.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. But if it does depend on the judge, if I was the judge and they came in my court, oh yeah, Daddy O getting the whole he getting full custody. Mama's gonna get visitation. Bitch, you
Oh
sitting
my
up here,
god,
you
you
causing you
pimping
causing
pussy.
drama with this man for no fucking reason.
Right.
Because you're bitter. You're a bitter bitch because he don't want to be with you. And so you're stressing him out because he got a new girlfriend and you don't like it because he's not with you. Hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
He gets full custody, you gets nothing but visit fucking tation. And I'm put her ass on child support. Cause bitch, you got life fucked up.
Oh
Now you
my
finna see what you
god.
put him through.
Right.
You put him through some bullshit for no fucking reason.
I don't know. This shit is just crazy nowadays. It really is. Hey, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm recording y'all right now because I'm about to use this video as because one of my coworkers asked me to make it like this
Hold
kind
on,
of
y'all.
video about this whole man versus bear thing. And hey, Trey, you owe me one, all right? So I'm using this as a like how from both sides, right? From the man versus
Let me
bear
leave this
thing.
game. Fuck that shit. I'm not finna play against these
So
niggas no
so
more. I'm done.
I hope y'all don't mind me doing that.
No, I don't care. It really don't matter to me. If at the end of the day, like I said,
Hey,
certain things help.
Angel, you good with that? Oh, her battery died, didn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. So I just wait till she comes back in.
Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, it ain't no winning to the situation.
I mean, there is a winning because a lot of men are coming out against this whole BS because of the fact that some women are taking it way too goddamn far, like a wild ass animal that will maul your ass if you look at it funny. Think it's a lot more better, right? I don't know. Like I don't know, man. It's just like this whole man versus. I did want to talk about this for a while, but this whole man versus bear thing, man, it's getting out of hand, man. It really is. It's just getting out of hand. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said,
Uh,
it's just motherfuckers just need to actually need to talk and stop, you know,
assuming
being
situations,
yeah.
assuming fucking making things out to be something that they not, because at the end of the day, there is no winning. And this is why, type prime example, why niggas do not feel like they want to be in relationships because of the extra shit that comes behind being in a relationship with a woman.
Oh yeah, like again, the whole
This is
uh
what subject people to not wanting to be married no more. All of this shit, all these shits play factors because at the end of the day, once again, they don't see the fucking bigger picture of how everything schemes to us. But they always think they're right about everything. But it's not that case. Y'all not right about everything. And it's just like, hey, what you expect people to do, what you expect men to do. Because
again,
in order to fix the situation, they're gonna do whatever they can to make sure that they protect their peace and their sanity.
right again, but can some of them blame us for real? But with some of the shit that be happening?
Yeah, but then at the same time, but like that's the same thing. Like I said, it's hypocritical to the point. Like, like for instance, all right, say my case of me not trusting women like that for real, right?
Uh huh.
All right. So if I don't trust women like that, is it right that I feel that way? Do it feel like I'm right because I feel that way? No, I may not feel right that I feel that way, but it's justified for a reason why I feel that way. Right? Correct?
Right.
But did you not hear me just say, did I say that I'm right for doing that? I'm not right for doing that because at the end of the day, I can't blame everybody because of a mishap that happened to me.
Right.
but it is justified on why I feel that way.
Yeah.
Because not saying that but I'm not saying that everybody, that all of them like that. No, I'm not saying all of them like that.
Oh no, of
But I
course not.
say it takes it. But I'm saying it takes a lot more for me. I'm gonna put you through a ringer before I can feel like I can trust you. Correct?
Right. And that,
All right.
yeah, like I said, it goes back to what I said before. It's okay to justify like every woman out here is making a false accusation. No, because I know all women ain't doing that. It's just
Yeah, it's not.
it's a small
It's not.
percentage. It's a small percentage of women that's making it hard for everybody else.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, like a lot of people can say whatever they want to say. They can believe whatever they want to believe, and that's cool. That's cool because everybody has their entitlement to an opinion. But
Yeah,
when you turn it around and try to make it out as to like, oh man, it's everybody, it's all of y'all, it's all y'all. Then you fucking
okay,
up
okay.
because
First,
now
yeah.
you
First of
send it.
all, you making a misandrous ass fucking take, saying like it's all of us,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
who the hell? Because you don't even know me. Like you just assuming that I done this, even though I never done anything this stupid a day in my life. And because first of all, I got a whole bunch of sisters. If I did that, then I would say like that should happen to them, and I would say no, because that would make me look like a fucking jackass, right?
Of course, but that's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say. It's like everything about the situation makes. It's like you expecting people to feel some type of way, and you expecting everybody to think this type of way. But how the hell can I think that way?
right,
And you thinking that just because you say that it is right, it's not right. At the end of the day, as like I said, it's equivalent to all these other situations that be playing out. Like once again, this comes down to the situation why men have the highest suicide rate
right,
because the mental capacity of what we have to deal with versus what everybody else thinks. When black women try to say they unprotected, it's like, bro,
how can y'all
I
say
get you. I feel you feel like
how
you.
can y'all say y'all unprotected, but then y'all the same ones trashing black man for thinking like y'all are soft that y'all can't protect yourselves, right?
But you want us to protect y'all. Y'all
Exactly,
want us to.
exactly. That's the double edged
It's
sword
like
right there.
you.
That's the
It's
double
like
edged
you
sword.
want this. You saying that you want this. That's why I be like, I like, dude, y'all like. Sometimes I be thinking to myself, like, man, I don't know if women really do even know what they want. Sometimes, not
What?
all, but most.
Yeah, not all, definitely not all.
No,
I'm just
not
saying,
all, but
but
most.
but but you do have that percentage of women that's claiming that they speak for all women, and then you have some women out here saying like you don't speak for me, like that one old ass granny that said we don't. Hey, as a 50+ year old woman that's speaking for us, we don't want y'all, right? Then another 50-year-old chick said you don't speak for me, bitch. Like,
Because it's the truth. Because it's the truth.
that's
You
what I said.
don't. You don't speak for nobody, bro. You just speaking for yourself.
Hey, you want to know what's
Like,
funny?
kind of.
You want to know what's funny? The internet ragged on the chick that said you don't speak for us, and they
Hmm.
protect the old ass lady that said we don't want y'all.
Bro, I'm
Like,
tired of these motherfucking people.
come on. How can you how can the
I'm
person
just
like how
saying.
like how
I mean,
like
at the end of the day, it's like I feel at the end of the day, it's like y'all, it's like women want us, most women want us to sit down and be able to agree with the status that they're saying, but it's like, like, bro, I look at it as, how can I put this?
mm-hmm. Well, my thing is
It's the mental health state. That's what it is. It's the mental health state. Because yes, as a whole, collectively, as us African American, yes, we're under the fucking scope a lot. We're under the scope. It is what it is.
right,
Yes, do individually on the woman side and the man side, do we have individual problems that affect us in general that's more expected? Yes. As a man, you're expected to be these things because this is what your mom teach you, this is what your mom raised you to be. And then if you feel that you cannot meet the expectation of what your mom taught you, then you feel pressured to be better.
well that's good.
But then you also meet the expectation of the woman that you deal with too.
Well that's kind of the problem, right? Because when you have, because when most men, especially in the black community, that's been raised by a single mother. Some of them don't get like an actual like because they get the perspective of what they would want to get right instead of like what some other women might in depicting. So they go to their homeboys who are like, yo, I don't know how to approach a woman, like, yo, I need your help with this, So they give them some advice that may be beneficiary to what they has been taught from their mothers.
I don't know about that shit, man. Dude, I ain't never go
Not
to nobody for advice. I just kind of winged into the shit.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
I just
some.
found a way that
I'm just
worked for
saying
me
some.
and it worked.
I'm just saying some, man, because me, man, being raised in a two-mother household, most of their advice was bullshit. I had to my mom's my mom's man. Hey,
Oh,
Damn.
well,
no.
Giving out the bad advice.
Nah,
I can't
nah. Here's
disagree
the thing.
because
Here's the
it's
thing. I ain't start getting girls until I started listening to some of my homeboys' advice. That's when I started getting girls. All the advice that my mom's got me, man, it was complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Like for real, they
Yeah.
say they told you, just come off nice, just come off confident. I did that. I wasn't getting no pussy.
I did that.
Yeah,
Yo,
I did that. I wasn't getting no pussy.
Bro.
And then
Me recap. You made me recap, bro.
And then no.
Shit.
And then when I started listening to my homeboys, that's when it started coming in, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like the same shit that I was saying. Cause my mom was telling me like, yeah, if you like a girl, you just tell her you like her. Be nice, be yourself. So I said, and I thought the sweetest thing to do was get a rose for a girl.
Oh, not the
And I got
rose, man.
rejected. And I got rejected hard.
Damn, bro. Not.
Yeah, because you went too far. The fuck?
No.
What?
Not too far.
What?
Not too far.
What you mean?
But
What? It's
we
not like I
talking
got a
about back
bouquet.
in the day, though. We talking about back in teenage days.
But we're not talking about no whole bouquet. We talking about one fucking rose. Say, hey man, I like you, and that's like some straight nostalgia type shit. Like you should like walk up to a girl like, hey, I like you. I just really want to talk to you. Trying to get your opportunity just to get to know you.
She wasn't trying to hear that.
And then what the killer part is that she did it in front of her friends.
Bruh, so
fucking hollering.
man,
That's probably why she did it.
damn man.
That's probably
Nah,
what
man,
she did.
yeah, man. My homeboys told me, like, yo, if you want to talk to the girl, you got to split her apart from my friends, and that's why I did.
You hear me like swear on God, bro? Like that's why I be trying to say. Like I mean, that's why when I say I don't know about anybody else, but I know for me.
Nah. I feel you, man. I feel
For
you.
me, when I meet a girl and if I like a girl, if I sit down and I tell her that I like her, I let her know that I like her. But at the same time, bruh, I let it be known, nigga, I ain't stressing over you for shit. Because fuck that shit. Because the minute you feel like I'm stressed, no, stop touching that. Because like the minute you feel like I'm stressing over you, you feel like you got the ball in your court. You feel like, oh, this nigga don't do anything that I say. No, bitch, it's not that case, nigga. Just because I like your ass, don't mean that you got mind control over my fucking ass, nigga. You got like fucked up.
Yeah, man. Like one of the girls that I was formerly dating. Like she wanted me to do this, and do that. I'm like,
you hear me? That's what I'm saying. That's
like you
that's
want
what
you want me to do all this like, but you ain't offering no pussy though.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But that's also another thing. I remember I heard a podcast about that shit because they sit down and they was like, oh, they said like, so like for a woman's time, right? What do you have to do for a woman's time? They sit down and talk about you have to take them out on a date. No, we ain't talking about no regular date. No, we ain't talking about no casual shit to the movies and that shit.
No, they want you to go take it to
bread. They want you to spend some bread on their ass, right? Just for
Yeah.
their time, just to have a conversation,
right.
which is kind of ridiculous for that kind of case. So
I think I know what podcast you're talking about because they said they want their man to spend at least like $200 on the first date.
Yeah,
is that what
exactly. But that's what I'm trying to say. You trying to say you want me to spend this money on you, but this is just for your time. Your time is free. Your time is free. I just want to get to know you. I don't even know if I want to talk to your ass. I want to know if I want to talk to your ass. That's what I want to know. I mean, yeah. You're appealing to my eyes right now.
Right.
You're appealing. That's all I know right now. I
Right.
don't know where your mindset at. I don't know where your mental at. I gotta find that shit out. So what's the way for me to find it out? I gotta take you out, right? I gotta take you out. I gotta get to know you. I gotta talk to you. You wondering where my pocket's at. I'm wondering where your head is at.
Right.
so so when I take you out and whatnot, I gotta spend money. But you sitting down saying, like, I ain't never saying that pussy comes with a price and all that shit. Like, no. I ain't never saying that shit.
She
Cause
a
like at the end of the
prostitute to
day,
do.
yeah, well, yeah, that's if you're a prostitute. But that's what I try to tell. That's why I try to tell everybody in this case of whatever. Like a lot of women, and this is a mass majority right here. A lot be sitting there talking about, I don't understand why I don't get married. I don't understand that I don't get married. Okay,
Hey,
right.
blame your
And then,
sisterhood for that shit.
but then I sit down and I look at you. I be like, okay, so how about the best way I could put it right here? Yo, do you choose who you open your legs up for or not? Yes, I do choose my legs. Okay, right. That's in your court, right? Right. Do you expect a man to propose to you? Yes. Okay. So who ball you think who court is that in? That niggas, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can't argue this shit. If you dealing with a nigga, dude, it's up to him to choose if he want to propose to you or not.
Yeah.
Just like how it is up to you to propose if you want to open them legs or not.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. Like that's like
Mm.
that. Like that's the saying that people have said. Like nowadays, it's up to the woman who she wants to spread her legs for, and it's up to the man who he wants to get the ring to.
Yup.
Like it's up to
Because simply state,
it's up to the
it's
man. It's up to the man to know if you're wifey material.
yeah, it's up to that's what I'm trying to say. Like, and and then sit down, and people be like, and this is a prime example too, because like women be sitting down thinking that because you deal with a man for 5 years or whatever, you think that automatically, we been together for 5 years and this, that, and the third. Okay. I mean you should be able to propose me to me right now. Nigga,
Nah.
nigga. No, I've been with you with 5 years, and in the 5 years, what I've been finding out, I found out a lot of shit about your ass. I should found out the flaws that I'm willing to accept, the flaws that I'm willing to like sit down and be like, hey, bruh, this flaw right here is a deal breaker for me.
Mm.
Like, that's when you spend time in a relationship, and then also on top of that shit, just because of the person that you meet and your face and persona in the very beginning is not always the same person you meet later on down the road that you with that person.
That is also true.
That's what life taught me in general, bro. Because I've been in a long span of relationships for a minute. I've been in a couple of relationships that were really long, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I met you on this term. We got older, things change, but that's because everybody get older and perspectives change. Everybody got to accept the fucking fact that things will change about people.
Right.
Everything changes. So you can sit down, you can say, hey man, yeah, I thought you was the sweetest girl in the fucking world when I first met you. But then I think you the most sadistic, conniving ass bitch now. Right now though. Which is kind of crazy. And then you can sit down, you can think the nigga was the sweetest heart, most sweetest dude in the world. And you probably think he the most fucking lying piece of shit in the world afterwards.
Right.
Because you had time to be around that person. You got to see their mannerism, how they react under pressure, what they fucking goals are, their achievements, their highs and lows. You get to see all of that shit. That's why I said like if I like even to this day, right? Say if me and Steph didn't work out, I cannot see myself even trying to think about marrying somebody until the opportunity of me living with them and seeing what their mannerisms are and who they are as a person when I'm around it 24/7. Because you only see when you dating a person, you only get to see what you see when you going out. You don't get to see the shit that's behind closed doors. When you get to see the shit behind closed doors, then that's when you know who that person is really.
Right.
You got the full bigger picture. But also, even if that is, they could be good at hiding shit, and then you don't find out shit until later on. Speaking off a fucking goddamn experience, motherfuckers could be doing fucking shit behind your back all the goddamn day. You never knew about it, and you just stumbled across and found out.
Right. Well, shit.
so,
We've been talking.
so
Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. It's today's time. It's just very dangerous to get married
I,
in today's time. It really is.
I yeah, I'm gonna tell you the most really shit that I'm ever say, and I don't really tell nobody like this shit because this is side that I keep kind of like branched off.
Hold up. Hold up. I'm still recording, man. You want me to? You sure?
I don't know. I don't know how many people sit down and say this, but this is really truth be. Call me a simp for this shit, but I'm infatuated with being in love.
That's not
I
that
am.
that
I'm.
that's that's not simp shit. That's not simp shit though.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
saying.
so
I am really infatuated.
no. Simp shit is uh simp shit is sending $5,000 to a fucking e thought, a twitch
Yeah.
thought, and then getting a fucking hug at the end of the
Sit
day
down.
and still saying, oh, I love you. Like, bro, you spent $5,000. You spent 5 G's. I would never
Yeah.
hold this shit down ever in my fucking life because that shit pissed me off, bro. You spent $5,000 on a
Bruh.
chick on Twitch
Hey,
and all you got was a
listen.
hug. She ain't off you no
Listen.
pussy, nothing like that, man.
Listen. That's what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, like I said,
That's some shit, man.
I'm infatuated with being in love.
And that's fine.
Can I love? Can I love somebody? Yes. Can I be in love with anybody? No.
No. Yeah, cause
I
not cause
cannot
cause
be
not
in love with anybody.
yeah, cause
I
not
can love
cause not
everybody in the
everybody
world I deal with.
yeah, cause not everybody is meant for love. Not
Exactly.
everybody's meant for
But
love.
but that's what I'm trying to say. You know, the perspective, but you got like one thing that really taught me, and that was the harshest lesson that I ever got, is you have to choose carefully who you decide to love.
That's true.
Extremely carefully. Like,
That's
and this
yep.
is not just, and this is not talking about my ex-wife. No, no, no. This ain't talking about, this is talking about in general. Because I had a homeboy who I had a friend for 15 years. And I told you about that, Nick.
Yeah.
I lost my homeboy because his ass, like my love for this dude as a friend, as a brother, to another one was not reciprocated in the same energy. This nigga thought that I was doing shit behind his back or whatnot.
Yeah, when I remember that shit where he thought
Yeah,
what
so
you was doing and with her.
yeah, it's not the same energy that reciprocated to me.
Right.
Or you know, you got people who stab you in your back, and it's like I say, like infatuation, like that's why you keep your circle real small. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm willing to meet people, I'm willing to be cool with people and all that shit. But for you to say that I'm really cool with you, man, I gotta see how you move, how you think, what's your ideals in life, and all that shit. Because my ideals in life is always to try to gain more. You know, try to like good is not good enough for me.
Right.
I fucking proceed to want to progress in life. I get to a point that I work to a point that I want to be at, and
Right.
then after that I'm like, okay, I'm cool, I'm here, but no, I think this is not enough. I'm still going to go higher.
Right. No, I feel that because you know
Mhm.
you want to make sure that you put your trust in people that you can be like, yo, I'm going through some hard shit, man. You might give me a hand, like, yo, that's understandable.
Right. Not somebody who gonna fucking use shit against you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's why I be trying to say. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, like everybody has their own trials and tribulations, and I understand that too. But at the same time, the most cliche saying, never bite the hand that feeds you, bro.
Yeah.
Never bite the hands that are there for you. Never bite the hands that are there for you.
Right. Well. Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, I really just wanted to about that whole man and bear shit. And
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
man.
glad.
I mean, I feel like the sooner that men can be accepted for having emotional value too, is the better off we'd be.
Yeah. But yeah,
Because there's not all niggas that's out here that's just being pieces of shit. And then on
yeah,
top of that, get from behind her.
yeah, like some women try to say it is
Yeah,
like yeah.
yeah.
But
Like
then,
it ain't all niggas out here being pieces.
and then they get pissed off when no good man wants to be with them because yo, you said this about me,
Sit down.
and you say you'd rather be around a malicious ass bear than a good man because of what you feel like a man is because of your misandrous ass take.
Right,
Right.
right. But I mean, I feel like women do have purpose behind what they say, but the same thing, men have purpose behind what they say too.
Right. I mean, it's like I
And
said,
it's not
it's
saying that
two
either one is.
it's
not
two sides
saying
of the same
either one
coin. That's
is
what it
wrong.
is.
yeah, it's not saying either one is wrong. It's just the saying like at the end of the day, like, but that'll be you're just outputting that energy to everybody. What you said is like it's a choice of words that you're choosing. It's not like it's not saying that I'm saying every woman is not meant to be trusted or not every woman is meant to be around or to be whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's some. It's
Right.
some.
Right.
But I mean, but at the same time, like you said, at the end of the day, man, it's the same thing for men. It's some. That's why the value of love is very hard to find now. Because
Because people's misconception about what they think a man is, or what a woman
and
is.
whatever. Yeah, because like you like traditional man, you want a traditional man with traditional values, but you don't want to be a traditional woman with traditional values. You find a man who doesn't have traditional values, and you find him more appealing, but he treats you like shit. So now you don't like it,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
sit
Yeah.
down and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
complain about that.
Yeah, that whole I want a traditional man, but I don't want to be traditional because a traditional woman is slavery. I don't fucking get that
How is that
shit.
slavery? How is that slavery,
No,
bro?
they because
Because if I
no,
like
because they
this is my
say
thing.
yeah.
But this isn't this is my primary example with that shit. Because how is this? How is that slavery? Do I not go outside? Do I make sure that I work my ass off to make sure that you don't have to do shit? All you have to do is provide for our kids and make sure that our house clean. That don't cost you a dime. But if I'm going out every day and I'm getting this bread and I'm bringing it home and I'm making sure that you eat, they eat, you got clothes on your back, you getting expensive gifts and shit like that, and you telling me the least you can do that don't even cost a fucking dollar is to keep the place clean and take care of our kids, and you call that slavery?
Pretty much, yeah.
And let's not even get into the fact that nigga, let's talk about the fact that if you are married, nigga, how many times have men fucking got fucked over for taking care of a woman and he said that he did everything in the world, but just because she got fucked over, or better yet, this is the goodest one. Let's talk about niggas in the army who fucking sat down and did everything for their wives and all that shit. But just because he called his wife cheated, but she still walked away with fucking having money getting taken from him. It
Yeah.
wasn't he wasn't in the wrong. I can understand if he was in the wrong, but if he wasn't in the wrong, but she'd walk away and she walk away with money and all this shit.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
why how does that work? And that's a whole transpired to a whole real thing too. That's even on larger scales. That the nigga couldn't even be wrong, but the woman could have been wrong, but she still walk away, fucking,
Even though,
still fucking.
even though she's the one who's in the wrong, she still wins and everything else. Like I said, like I told Bessie earlier, it depends on the judge. That's what it all comes down to. It depends on the judge.
Right? But that's crazy because it's like it's a situation. It's like it's harder for a man to win in situations where he feels that he's right. That's why when a nigga is right, women usually get sometimes 9 times out of 10 they get mad as fuck when a man is right.
Or they try to twist it. They try to twist it
Yeah,
around in
try to trust the
some
words.
aspect.
That's why I like.
Hey man, hey man, it's like we said, man. It's like Dave Chappelle said. Um, Chivalry is dead. Women killed it, and women will use any kind of weakness you have against you, even if you're in the right.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know if Dave Chappelle said that last part, but I did hear that part somewhere.
That's why I don't argue. That's why I don't argue. And I know that's like the biggest way to piss off any woman. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm pissed off, but you know what? I know what's gonna piss you off even more. What's
Right.
that? My silence. My silence.
Yeah,
Because
so
what was the word? What was that saying again? They said
woman
I rather
love. Oh
no,
wait, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I rather I rather not speak than sound like a fool. But then if I don't speak, then that shows you how wise I am. I believe. I think something like that.
I never heard that one.
So no, I think it was like it said, I'd rather not speak than be. I mean, I said why? No, I think it's why speak and sound like a fool than rather sit in silence and be wise about something. I guess some shit like that. I can't remember, but it was a really good. It was a really good statement because at the end of the day, it's like a lot of people before they think about situations, they speak on it.
Right.
So why sit down and me speak on something and sound like an idiot, or just be quiet and sit down and let you speak on it? And then I'd be wise to sit down and be quiet because now at the end of the day, because now you speaking, and if you were wrong and I know that I'm right, I'm not gonna speak and make myself sound foolish because why do I gotta speak on something that I know I'm right about?
Right. Yeah, I
So
feel
now
that.
you're gonna sit and you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad because now you're gonna sound foolish because now you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna sound ignorant. And this goes for men and women. Like I ain't got no reason. Like I don't argue. Like I said, I don't like to argue with nobody. I don't want to argue. And I mean,
No,
like
I feel that. I feel that.
it piss anybody off because my silence is my strongest weapon. My silence is not saying shit. Or do you even care? Do you even give a fuck? No, it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just that wait, take that back. I don't give a fuck.
This nigga stupid. This man stupid.